Hey Pisces, how are you? It's time to do a love reading. So this is all about love. I'm going to start with my single Pisces and see what the Romance Angels Oracle deck has to say in regards to your love life. And then we'll move over to our coupled Pisces. So as always, please just take what works, see what doesn't, check your other signs. We're complex beings. Yeah, let's tune into our Pisces now and see what's going on. And if you like the reading, hit that like button. Yeah, it really makes a difference to my channel. All right, appreciate you all. So let's see what's going on for all of my single Pisces moving forward. So I have this card pop out, make the effort reversed. I feel like some of you guys don't want to make the effort. The fact that it came up reversed. So let's see what the tarot has to say all about that. So maybe you're involved with somebody, Pisces, and you're like, I don't know if I'm really feeling this person. Look, when we're meeting people and we're going out with people, we're not married, all right? And if this is somebody you're not feeling, then you're not feeling them, all right? We're here to find a happy, committed, solid, stable relationship, all right? So it's got to be okay. And I'm just feeling like you are involved in a situation where you're just not wanting to put any more energy into it. And here we do have this Page of Wands coming upside down. And I feel like this is saying that, it may be time to deliver that message of like, I don't think this is working. All right, do not be afraid. And here we have the Justice card coming upside down. You're just not feeling like this is your balanced person. All right, Pisces, that's all right. Go out, mingle. There's other people out there, right? Sometimes we get so stuck on this person that we're seeing, thinking that, maybe this is all that's out there. That's just not true, all right? This is about you really being a little bit, picky about who it is you really want to see. And I just saw that Knight of Pentacles come through, so I'm feeling like there is somebody else who is much better suited for you. All right, so single, go ahead and mingle. And look, there is somebody here, the King of Pentacles. This is marriage material. I would hold out for someone that is more in line with your values, your morals, and what it is that you want. But here, this Hermit card coming up reversed, I feel is saying, you're going to have to get out and, kind of look for this person. You can't think that he's going to come knocking on your door. That's just not how it's going to happen. So I do feel like my single Pisces, it is really time for you to really look at where you're putting your energy into and who you're putting your energy into and whether or not this is something you want to continue. My feeling is that you want to move away, from a connection that you just don't want to do it anymore. I mean, you want to find somebody who you really can ground into life and get settled. And this King of Pentacles, he's worth the wait. And I have to tell you, the grapes were really popping out. This guy's got a lot of grapes. So I feel as if, this is somebody who you could really produce something with. So yeah, open up to the possibility that quite possibly, there is somebody out there that is much better suited for you. Here we have the King of Swords. See, I feel like the person you're dealing with right now, the King of Swords reversed is not a fun kind of energy because this is somebody who can be very difficult to deal with, hard to talk to, very demanding. It's that kind of thing. So, look, if you're not feeling this guy, you don't have to keep going out with them. And I thought that Page of Wands coming up reversed was very timely because when we see a card like that show up in a reading, this is like having to deliver some bad news that may not go over so well. But it's a page, so I feel like you just met this person, all right? So it's not that serious, not that serious. All right, so yeah, hold out for that person you really want. Don't settle, all right? I'm big on don't just settle. All right, let's turn to our coupled up Pisces. And let's see what's going on for all my coupled up Pisces. Grateful, thankful for the messages for each one of you out there. So, dear romance angels, what can you tell us about our coupled up Pisces? Coupled up Pisces. What's going on in the world of my coupled up? Ooh, that card. We're going to take these two. All right, unrequited love and pay attention to the red flags. So some of you may be questioning whether or not your person still has feelings. right? And, here's what I'm going to say. Sometimes, we question whether or not, somebody is really, still feeling us. Do they still think of me as, sexy and things of that nature? And the fact that there's this, pay attention to the red flags, almost tells me, this might be you kind of getting in your head about, whether or not, they really love you or they don't. Because I think you're questioning it. And here again, we've got the Four of Cups, and, maybe there was some issues that came up and you're wondering whether or not, we're going to be able to reconcile it. A lot of times when we see this, this cup is being offered to you, but you got to be open to finding, some new solutions within the marriage, that will make you feel better. If you are shut down to whatever it is that they're coming towards you with, well, that makes it a little hard. So I think some of you have to really open up and allow the connection to, continue to revive itself and flourish. So let's see what the tarot has to say in regards to this. All right, Seven of Cups and Two of Swords. You're confused. All right, I just feel like you're getting mixed signals from your person. Maybe they're getting mixed signals from you, and you don't know, what to do in order to fix it. So when I see the Two of Swords come up like this, this is you not wanting to maybe put the effort in, like this card says, but if you don't just throw it away. I mean, this is about you getting very clear in what it is that you want and making some decisions as how you want to proceed in this relationship. If it's gone stale and you're not sure whether or not you want to continue. I feel as if, you were at a standstill almost, and if you're not feeling them and they mean it, and this is real, then, you have to talk about it, right? Because I do feel like, there could be an ending to somebody's relationship out there because they're just not feeling it. But, did you give it a chance? Did you try? Did you look at other options that may, revive the connection? Are you just going to throw in the towel and not, try anymore? I mean, this is what I'm feeling for you, Pisces. And it's just like, you're at a point, either we end this cycle and we start fresh, or, we move on our way. So I feel like, there's just this need for you, Pisces, to, tap into, conversation. It's like you don't want to see that there's any red flags, but, maybe there really are. Because here with this Two of Swords, she's blinded. You don't want to see that maybe there is something else going on in the relationship that is making you feel like, they don't really love you anymore. So I think it's time for you to explore what options do you have with each other? How should we figure this out? I mean, this is about deep communication. And a lot of times, we fall short of that. I mean, it's hard to be vulnerable and open up, but that's what it takes in order to find solutions. And if you have reached a point where you've, exhausted all these options, because the Seven of Cups says, what do you really want? Do you really want this relationship? Can we figure it out? Do you want something else? Are you looking for something else in your life? The fact that this card has come up, as a final outcome for you, Pisces, tells me that something has to end. A cycle has to end between you and this person. And if you guys have been just kind of tooling along in your love life, in your relationship, in your marriage, and just kind of existing together, maybe this is why you're feeling that, maybe I need to start looking at other possibilities or other options. Maybe you guys just need to redefine your relationship, and come up with your own version of how you want to be together or not together. So I feel like Pisces, this is a week where it's time to really take the blindfold off and look at what do you really want. Do you really want this relationship? Do you really want to make it work? Then you need to tell them, I feel like you don't love me anymore. And then tell them why you feel like you don't love me anymore. And if maybe it's them that's feeling like you don't love them anymore. But I just feel as if you have to have the conversation so that you can figure out how to proceed. Because if not, you're going to remain this very dark image here, just always wondering, what if? So I really want you to look at this card. It came up upside down. you know, and it's confusion. It's confusion because you are choosing not to really look at the reality of the relationship that you are involved in. So now the Seven of Cups is saying, you know, I think we need to really look at everything. All right, so whatever it is that's going on between you and your person, it is time to have the big conversation as to whether or not we continue with each other, or maybe it's time for us to move in another direction. I know it's not the greatest message, but that's what I got. All right, so take what works, leave what doesn't. There'll be another reading next week, and we'll see what comes up then. All right, in the meantime, take care of yourselves, be good to yourselves. Yeah, and just know that communication is going to be the key to everything, all right? Because without communication, we don't have anything. All right, so with that being said, hit that like button, and I'll see y'all later.